Hey guys, Katanya Taylor here, Doctor of Oriental Medicine. I am here to answer a question from a participant in my 4-week transformation for your children for profound health. So I have a question here that I actually forgot to address in our Zoom call. She was not able to be there and she emailed me the question and I forgot. So I apologize. So I wanted to put this out there. So here's the question. I have a 10-year-old daughter who is currently on a supplement for vitamins A, D, and K2. If during the summer she is getting sun at a healthy level, should I continue the vitamin D part of the supplement? Is there a risk for her getting too much? She is 10 years old and weighs 62 pounds. Okay, so the vitamin A, D, and K supplement I believe I have her on. It is a blend and it has 5,000 units of vitamin D. And in the summer when she is getting some sun, and hopefully as we talk about later in the 4-week program, I'm going to be using sunscreen that is all natural with just zinc and titanium dioxide and none of the chemicals. So the sunscreen is going to block her body from making vitamin D. So if she is being allowed to get uncovered or unsunscreened vitamin D on her skin, then she will make some vitamin D. This is very true. Unfortunately, we're very cautious and we don't want our kids to burn. And so as long as she's getting, I know she's fair. So as long as she's getting about 15 to 20 minutes of completely uncovered sun exposure, just about every day, you're probably fine. What I would probably do if she is still on this blend is that you could drop back to giving her the supplement maybe just twice a week when sun, when she's really getting a lot of sun. I do know in this situation that we are working very hard to improve immune function. So if your kids are perfectly healthy, this is what I do in the summer. My kids definitely throughout the winter, they take a fermented cod liver oil supplement, which has vitamins, the same vitamins that we're talking about, the A, D, and the K. And I will definitely slack off in the summertime when they're very much in the sun. So I don't worry quite as much. If I were building their immune system and they were getting sick frequently, we were really working with some issues, I would probably continue to give them that supplement a couple times a week. So that's my recommendation on the vitamin A, D, K blend. Give it to her about twice a week throughout the summer months. And then again, making sure that she is getting some unblocked sun. Now you want to build that tan up really slowly, and I would always put sunscreen on her face, always, no matter what. But as for her body, and as she develops a tan, you can give her a little bit longer and you want to watch for pinkness, but try to get a little bit of sun as many days as you can on unblocked skin, and then go ahead and move on and put your sunblock or your clothes on. All right, second question is, I have heard that excess vitamin A is stored primarily in the liver. Because it is stored, over time it can accumulate to dangerous levels and can lead to issues if more than recommended is taken. Is this a myth, as you were saying, or so answer this question? Let's see. So preformed vitamin A is what is in the liver, and that is what we get when we eat liver or take a cod liver oil supplement, or in this situation, what this person would be getting taking the vitamin A, D, K supplement. You're getting preformed vitamin A. And it is true that if you take too much vitamin A on its own, it can get toxic, because it is stored in the liver as well as in fat, and it can bioaccumulate and raise to toxic levels if you're taking vitamin A, preformed vitamin A, so retinol palmitate or retinol acetate, if you're taking that on its own for long periods of time. Now, when you take a supplement with preformed vitamin A and vitamin D together, generally a 1-to-1 ratio is safe. However, they do say that there's other ratios, but I would say for the sake of simplicity, a 1-to-1 ratio is fairly safe. So 5,000 units of vitamin A to 5,000 units of vitamin D, 1-to-1 ratio is safe, because vitamin D and vitamin A compete for receptors, and they actually keep the toxicity of each other down. So as long as you are taking a vitamin A supplement with vitamin D, you're fine. When you are taking either eating liver, taking a liver supplement, or taking a cod liver oil, again, you're getting all the other nutrients in the whole food, which is liver is a whole food, and it comes with many, many other nutrients, including vitamin D. So, and all the other vitamins. So again, you're having a whole food natural synergy and balance to that vitamin A. Now, again, you don't want to eat 2 pounds of liver every single day of your life. I mean, anything, just that, even whole food, is going to be overdone if you eat just that one thing and you ate just an astronomical amount every single day. But we're definitely not doing that. A couple ounces of liver a day is quite a lot, and that's plenty, and most of us aren't getting anywhere near that. So if you're taking it in the whole food, cod liver oil, or eating liver, you're getting the balancing effect of vitamin D and other nutrients. So you're totally fine. You're not going to get toxic, and it's not a chemical laboratory form of vitamin A. It is a whole food natural form of it, and it's very well balanced and very safe. Question number 3, I have 2 picky eaters. Do you recommend a high quality multivitamin? I do. And one of the reasons why it is not always in the top of my lists when I talk about essential vitamins and supplements, and it's also not part of this program, is because I am addressing very specific nutrients that are very explicitly left out of our diet. And multivitamins are fabulous, and they do cover a lot of bases. I had a very hard time for a very long time finding a really good multivitamin. So I am going to put, I believe I have a blog post on it, and I will put a link to that discussing why I haven't talked about multivitamins before, or why I haven't recommended one until more recently. So I will put a link to that. Multivitamins need to be very high quality, and they have lots of binders and lots of basically minerals and vitamins that are not bioavailable to our body because of the way that the vitamins are made and the sources. So that's something that needs to be very high quality, much like the other supplements that I recommend, but I've very thoroughly vetted all the other supplements already, and I just didn't get to a multivitamin yet because I don't personally give my kids multivitamins on a very regular basis because they do eat so well. And but it is something that I do add every now and then. So check out the link for that and my recommendations on good, fantastic multivitamin supplements. Question number 4, one of my main goals for my child right now is developing a healthy gut and a healthy immune system. After listening to week 1 of my program, I'm making sure she's getting fermented foods or a probiotic, getting the bone broth into her, and supplementing her with the vitamin A, DK. Anything that I've forgotten specific to gut and immune system health? Should she also be getting the cod liver oil, which she does not eat any organ meats? So very specific to gut health, we are really covering, so with bone broth, we are covering most of the bases. Now, are there supplements out there that have all sorts of other, aloe vera and L-glutamine and zinc carnosine? There's a lot of other supplements to help heal the gut. And that we can definitely get into. That's where I start working more closely one-on-one with people, where we get into real specific needs for individuals. But a really foundational, which is why we're doing this program, way of healing the gut with food and really hitting a lot of bases and covering probably just about everything we need to really worry about is the bone broth. Because we're getting the collagen to heal the gut. There's a lot of nutrients in there. There's even L-glutamine to help heal the gut, which is a nutrient that the gut lining needs. And then the probiotics are the other really, really, really important part for healing the gut. Vitamins A and D are essential for healing the gut. So we've covered, just in this program, just in week 1, we've covered probably 80% of what you need to heal a gut, even if someone is having some issues, having some very clear issues. If you're doing it just for prevention, then we really have hit all the bases very thoroughly. As far as needing a fermented or a cod liver oil supplement, or my fermented cod liver oil supplement that I recommend, in the vitamin A, DK combo supplement, you are getting everything that you would be getting in the fermented cod liver oil supplement. The reason that I recommend and prescribe the ADK specific supplement is when you need exceptionally high doses, or for a short period of time you need the higher doses of those nutrients to heal the immune system and heal the gut. Fermented cod liver oil that I use and recommend is more of a baseline, everyday, slightly lower level of these nutrients that we need for prevention of for prevention of health. So you do not need currently the cod liver oil unless you stop the vitamin A DK combo supplement. Then definitely we need to be getting something in there that's going to give you the vitamin A, and well, all three of them. But the vitamin D you can get from other foods that we talked about in week 1. The vitamin K2 you can get from other foods. The vitamin A is very difficult to get. One of the only places to get it is the liver, So that's where fermented cod liver oil comes in very handy once you stop the other supplement. Okay. That's it for today, and hope you had a great week 1, you guys. I really appreciate all your questions and participation, and we'll be moving on to week 2, and I will see you then. Bye.